Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. I'm glad that my peeps cannot smell me. This is one of the beautiful things about online classes. I just got done working out, didn't have time to shower, and you can't smell me. I started to take a shower. My wife said, why? They can't smell you, and you don't have to put on makeup like I do. So just one of the many benefits of having an online class. We still get to connect, and I don't have to take a shower. Hey, everybody. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Julie Marandino. Happy birthday to you. Everybody wish Julie a happy birthday. Hello, everyone. All right, we're going to get started. My name's Travis. Might have a few new people, so introductions are in order. My name is Travis. I've lost over 100 pounds on the program, come off all prescription medication, and program's changed my life and changed tens of thousands of other lives. Glory to God. Bless the name of the Lord at all times, right? On the good days, the tough days. They're all good in Jesus, even when we have a different perspective in the moment. Jesus is good. It's a good day to be alive. Hey, Nicole. Hey, everybody. We've got three types of members: free community members, lifetime members, and partners. This has been a year of transition for us. We're continuing that transition. I had hoped it would take place in 1 month when I announced it at the end of last year, and here we are a year later. But we're still transitioning, and we want to thank our lifetime members and partners. We would not be here in this form if it were not for you. Yesterday, no new partners. I hope everyone will pray about becoming a partner so that we can stabilize Shibboleth and make it even a better program. I already think it's the most value-based lifestyle weight loss wellness program on the planet, meaning we provide more value than any other program out there for less. So we need our partners. We want to thank our ongoing partners. We need you, and we ask others to. We humbly ask others to pray as well for $5 a month or more, depending on your ability. You get what we call partner perks, and just our way of saying thank you. Really appreciate you, and we don't want our lifetime members to think we don't appreciate them. We do. We really do. So thank you all. We had so far for the week 411 pounds reported lost by our members. Less than 10% of our members report. So that's a very, very big number for such a small number of people reporting. Average weight loss for the week per person, 2.17 pounds. Meaning that averaging the people that lose, the people that gain, 2.17 pounds per week. That is over 100 pounds per year. If we continue that trend, that seems to be the trend for the last 3 months, about a little over 2 pounds a week per person. 10-pound badge earners: Donna Seeley, Marty Kilroy, Mary Lee Clunk, congratulations. 25-pound badge earner: Barbara Fusco, congratulations. Julie Deason reached her goal weight, got her goal weight badge, congratulations. 4 fast track badges. We'd love to see more fast track badge earners. That's where the magic begins to happen. One of the knocks on that is daily. Travis, please give me the 5-minute version of Shibboleth. I do not have time to watch videos. I get direct messages all day. Travis, please give me the 5-minute version is the gist of the conversation. There is no 5-minute version. If you could have lost weight with 5-minute versions, you would have already lost weight. If you could have lost weight alone and you didn't need a family to do it with, you would have already lost weight. So let's try it our way. It won't take as much time and effort as you think that it will. And you're worth it. You're definitely worth the effort with your self-care. 21-day self-mastery badges. 3, Sarah Jackson, Holly Freeman, Anita Steele. If anyone can think of a way for us to better the program, that's what I want to do. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. I developed thick skin a long time ago. If you can think of a way that we can help you enjoy the program better, let us know, and we'll try our best. If it's humanly possible and given a little time, we'll make Shibboleth a better program. But we need you. We need you to help us continue this call and this mission of saving lives. Now, I'm going to move on from that. We've got about 20 minutes for Q&A today, Q&A and support. This is a great time to ask your questions. Again, if you're asking questions, or if you're hearing the answer to questions that people are asking and you're fairly new, don't let it scare you off and confuse you. The difference is their knowledge base. If they've earned their fast track badge, my answers make sense to them. But if you've not earned your fast track badge, my answers may not make sense because of the underlying philosophies of the program regarding insulin control. So everything you need comes from your local grocery store. So let's get busy. All right, I'm looking for my questions here. All right, you liking that happy juice too, huh? Yeah, I had my first one at 4:30 this morning. I need another one. After class, I'll probably hit it again. Nicole, if I would replace carbonara noodles in one of the Shibboleth recipes with spaghetti squash, would it take the recipe from a -1 to a -2 or -3? For instance, the company casserole recipe calls for carbonara noodles, and I like to use spaghetti squash. That would give you an extra point of value. So let's say I don't have it in front of me. Let's say if it is a -1, I'm assuming that you mean it's a -1, it would go to a -2. That's how I would treat it. A little bit better. That's all that's saying, really, is it's a little better for weight loss. But I'm so happy to hear you trying to take something that already works and optimize it. Good job. All right, Patricia Hurt says 2 new members at the Kennesaw class. Great to hear. Give them a big hug for me if you see them again. Kim said there is something else than unlocking and completing the fast track test to complete fast track, and many have missed it. Yeah, I'll show you. Kim is right. Very few people, again, I'm not admonishing, I'm just giving the facts. You're an adult. Everybody's an adult here and can do with the program what they will. But those that do it our way will get better results. And what Kim is talking about is if you go, some things have moved around, and I don't use fast track as much because I've moved past that in my journey. Let me, bear with me. My own team may have to help me here. So I'm going to go to, go to the dashboard and fast track dashboard. And here, what she's referring to is these laps. These 7 laps are meant to guide you not only with the education that we teach, not only with the nutrition education, but completing these laps, make sure as you complete them that you can identify all the resources that you're going to need in the beginning on the website. So everything here has a pop-up over it. So it says, here's what, if you want to be successful in installing a brand new lifestyle in your own life, you need to go through all these laps. And it goes over everything so thoroughly. Here's your, if you do better with a book, here's your book, and here's where to locate it. If you need a meal plan worksheet, here's your meal plan worksheet. And you check off each lap, complete each lap. If I come here, don't forget to confirm your email. Find your ideal weight range, complete a full body assessment, define your why. Lap 3, familiarize yourself with the food library. And you check these off as you go. Once you complete all 7 laps, you have a good mastery of our beginner program. You know where the resources are. You're not frustrated with trying to find things. Kim has done a great job as a former principal and educator of laying out what I teach just from the heart. She's done a great job of laying it out perfectly for a beginner. And what she's referring to is very few people will actually go through the laps. We all look for shortcuts, not all of us, but most of us. When you could have done things right, you could have spent an extra 30 minutes over the course of a week and done things right, and you could eliminate frustration. What Kim was referring to, people tend to jump right to the end. They go through the videos and listen to them while they're doing clothes, not really giving proper attention to their own self-care. They're trying to help the family and do whatever and just listening to the videos. Then they jump right to the end and take the test without really going through the laps thoroughly. That's what she was referring to. Does that make sense? Sheila needs the Happy Juice video. If one of my team members, either Tammy or Joni, could help her and get her the password to get back in there if it's not letting her in. Sheila cannot find the Happy Juice video. Sheila Miller, y'all. Thank you for the help. Hey, thank you, Sandra. How to become a partner, www.helpshibboleth.com, www.helpshibboleth.com, HELPSHIBBOLETH, helpshibboleth.com. We really appreciate you even considering becoming a partner. We're going to need it for our survival in this current format that we're in. We're not going away, but we don't want to change the format. We love having a free community program. Felt like God called us to do that. and it's been a struggle answering that call. And we appreciate all of those that are helping us answer that call. Oh, Teresa's in one of my favorite cities, New Orleans, staying under control even while in New Orleans. That is hard to do. You've got my respect, Teresa. Thank you, Joni. Jelena, I'll let the team check and see why you're not getting your badge. There is a separate badge when you complete your laps. If Tammy and Joni give them time, as you can see, they're working on stuff as we go today. Please check on Jelena McClure's badge, y'all, and see what she needs to do to get that badge. Any other questions? How about a big round of applause for Joni and Tammy? Aren't they awesome, y'all? They're just awesome. We could not do it without them. That's why we need partners. We need team members like that. We really appreciate them so much. We bring in very little money if you compare it to the number of people that the program helps. And those of you that feel called to give back, we appreciate it. And when you give back, we'll just give to you more. That's how I believe God's people ought to be. Anybody else? Questions, comments, meal ideas, food combinations, behavioral modification, some stumbling block you're up against that's mental, anything we can help with and are qualified to help with, we want to help with. And if we're not qualified to help you with it, we'll point you in the right direction. Hey, Cynthia, love that last name. Beautiful name you have. Hey, Linda, today is my first day. I've been a member for over a year. I did a mentor call last week and finally feel ready to go. Everybody welcome Linda. That's another big part of our program. We pride ourselves not on being we want to be tough love sometimes, but we pride ourselves on a no judgment zone, a place that Linda and the rest of us can come and we can connect and love on one another and be successful. No regret, no shame, no guilt. Let's get rid of all that bondage that we're under. And let's move forward and live up to our highest and best potential. Linda, welcome. I hope everybody makes you feel welcome. Paula, give me this week, if you don't mind. I said that this week I would make some announcements, and I will, about the new challenge. Thank you for your patience. How do you search by store for approved food? Now, this is a tough one. Karen asked, how do we search by the store for approved food? The idea here was because of limited personnel that we wanted our members to help us build the program. So when you go into the food library and you look up an item, let's just put Healthy Choice. I pull up Healthy Choice Cafe Steamer. Some of our members engage more than others. I think this is what you're asking for, Karen, but I'm not sure. Some of our members engage more than others, and those are the ones that really are helping us build the program. And what we ask them to do, those that want to engage, is at the bottom, it says where to buy. And here you can see that 4 people have found this particular item at Kroger. The longer we go, the more you'll see this, as people engage with it. But there's no linked recipes. It will show you any recipe that called for that item so that you could try a new recipe with that item if there was. And this works with the same for every item. And then if you find it, if you find it there, you can check that off, or if you didn't find it there, you could say, no, I didn't find it there. And then you can, that lets me, if I'm coming here, it gives me an idea of where I can find this product. And again, it looks like Kroger. Sometimes it'll have 4 or 5 listed, the more popular the item is. And then you can add any store that you found it at. So if you found it at Food City, you could mark Food City, etc. It you're kind of letting your Shibboleth family members know where they can more expediently find the products that they're looking for. Does that answer that, Karen, or was you actually referring to something else? Yeah, we might need to, Jitterbug, I'm not sure if it's working that way yet. Again, it was a feature. Let's see if I click Kroger. So if I click Kroger, again, all this stuff costs so much money to do. Sasha and I don't have the skill to do it. We have to hire people to do code. So if y'all have ideas about how to make it better, we'll inventory those ideas. And when we have the funding, we'll do it. We spend every dime plus dimes that we don't have building this website. So I'm sure we can make this better. It looks like that's already there. I don't know if you can print it. I may have to see if we can add a print button. But when I went to that, it says at Kroger, here's all the items that have been found at Kroger right here. If I click Kroger, it looks like there's 42 pages of items in our food library that have been found at Kroger. Does that help? And until we have a print button, I didn't see one there. You could do a screenshot and print off a list, I guess. But I need to just add that to the long list of code that we need to develop. Print list for grocery store item. I got a meal plan and just following it. Don't really understand the -1. Maybe that will come in time. Yeah, Linda, I would recommend that you get with Joni. We've got live classes going on right now that you would learn about all of that, Linda. So I recommend watch your fast track videos. Have you done that yet, Linda? Have you watched Fast Track? Next, I'm not doing a live one after this round is over. I've got 3 live groups right now where each week for several weeks, about 5 or 6 weeks, we go through all of that. But you could go through the pre-records. Joni could get you the pre-records of lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, etc. And you could learn it. But here's what those numbers mean. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to go back into our food library. So here you can see that this one has a 0. Healthy Choice Cafe Steamer has a 0. Every item in the food library is approved. But we wanted, years ago, we assigned numbers to the food because what happened as we grew, people would ask more than I could get to in a day, what would be better, this or that? So I assigned a value to foods ranging from a +3 all the way to a -3. +3, +2, +1, 0, -1, -2, -3. The negative numbers are better because most of the time they're going to control insulin better. So a -3 is better than a -2. A 0 means that it won't help you, but it won't hurt you either as long as you control your portion. And zeros are a part of our weight loss and wellness journey. So if I'm in a pinch and I want the Healthy Choice Cafe Steamer, I know that I'm not doing myself any damage, but I may not be helping myself as good as I could have. So that's what your weight loss meter means. Years ago, I've always made games for myself. So I would play weight loss golf based on the thermic effect of food. If you know anything about golf, the lower the number, the better the score. So I would try to end each day in a very negative zone, meaning I would control my portion, but when I really wanted to lose body fat, I would try for -3 breakfast, a -3 lunch, and a -3 dinner. And I just got great results. So when it come time to help clients make better choices, I attached a value to almost every product in the library. And then once I find products I like, I can favorite them, or I can click grocery list and add it to my grocery list. Example, I can go to grocery list, add it to my Kroger list today, add, it's already there apparently. You have already added it to that list, so that's fine. And then I can go to my resources and I can go to my grocery list that I'm building, and I can go to Kroger and see all of my Shibboleth approved items in one place. Here you can see it's already added Healthy Choice Cafe Steamer Chicken Fettuccine Alfredo. I print that out. I can go to the grocery store, focus on what I can have, not on what I can't have. So that's it in a nutshell. I wish that would be added to the app because you need service to use the website. And a lot of times I don't have service. I'm so sorry. Yeah, even with an app, you would need service. If we build the app much bigger, it's operating about the best it can based upon because you have to download all of that into the app, and there's a plethora of information. We'll try to figure out what we can do in the future. Right now, we have to rely on the mobile-friendly website for a lot of things. The app is an abridged version of the beginner program. As we get more resources and money, I promise to make you a better program. We're struggling with that. We want to give you so much, and y'all deserve so much more than we give you. But wow, it's amazing. It's getting more expensive by the day to find developers. We've bit off a lot, and we're relying on the grace of God. So thank you for your patience as we try to make you a better program. Any other questions? Julie, I don't know yet. Julie's asking what date the next challenge will be. I've told everybody I'll get them a date this week. We're up against some stuff behind the scenes, and I don't have you a date quite yet. I'll try to this week. Thank you, Teresa. Next challenge will be called the Magnificent Seven. I don't know how. I think it'll be fun. We'll see. There'll be a start date, but no end date. And we'll see who the last 7 standing are. So it should be a lot of fun. Julie, I'm happy if you want to put one together. I'm going to put one together this week just because I promised people that I would. But they love your challenges. So even if you're doing one and I'm doing one, I would suspect they probably would enjoy yours more. We hear every day about your amazing challenges. So yeah, I'm working on a detox challenge. It's a 10-day. It's not really a challenge, but just a detox. We've gotten ourselves a little underwater. Y'all are used to that with us, though. We've gotten behind and we're trying to dig ourselves out. Those that are going to do the challenge soon, now's a good time to get your kit. That's right. With the kit, you'll fare much better with the 10-day detox kit. It's amazing. Will really help you reset some things and prime your metabolism on day 11. We will definitely announce the detox this week, and we will announce the next challenge, the Magnificent 7 challenge. Yeah, I think if you get to detox, Karen, am I right? You also get some scales, some food scales. That's pretty cool. They're giving away a set of food scales if you order your detox kit at www.blowtorchfat.com. That's kind of cool. Rose says, I started Tiger's Eye. Do you recommend doing the detox for the first step? That would be a good first step. I recommend a detox 3 to 4 times a year, a 10-day detox 3 to 4 times a year, along with daily fasting, 12 to 16 hour fast a day. But yeah, the detox will be a good first step. We get to eat some things we wouldn't normally get to eat too by way of fruit. So that's kind of cool. We get to have some fruit on our detox. Haven't I said Advocare Rehydrate is good for low blood sugar? It is. I take that to balance my electrolytes. If I am fasting and also working out, I preemptively drink that to avoid any complications from my workouts along with fasting. So it's also good if you're having a low blood sugar episode to have during that low blood sugar episode or right before you, assuming you're going to have one. Advocare Rehydrate is an extra, and one serving of that a day is not going to hurt you as long as you're either sweating or dealing with a low blood sugar episode. I wouldn't drink it daily if you're not sweating, not fasting, and not dealing with low blood sugar episodes. That will slow your results. It won't slow your results if you're sweating, you're fasting, or dealing with a low blood sugar episode. Tammy, glad to hear that. Tammy says Advocare Spark improved my kidney functions. I have stage 3 kidney disease. Prayers for you. I drink Spark daily, have been for more than 20 years. Safe, effective, much healthier alternative to the existing energy drinks on the market. No, Nicole, I actually would recommend it. The Shibboleth Detox, the Advocare Detox Kit comes with your probiotics. I recommend taking those. Even if you're already taking probiotics, it's not going to hurt you for 10 days to double up on your probiotics. In fact, would be really good for your immune system. Yeah, Jitterbug, depending on how hard you're working at it, we don't know what caused your low blood sugar episode, or we don't know what caused that. It could be a low blood sugar episode. If you're staying in the red and yellow column and you're also working out, you're going to experience from time to time a low blood sugar episode. So I don't know what you've been eating lately, but if you've been staying with red and yellow and working out, sweating a lot, then you're going to experience some low blood sugar episodes. I experience them almost every day, but thank God I'm not experiencing high blood sugar. I maintain low glycogen levels purposely. Low glycogen levels equal more fat loss. Oh, well, Liz, you were guessing. We really shouldn't even be talking about this here in this class because we're not medical professionals. Liz asked, how do you know you're having a low blood sugar episode? You really wouldn't know unless you wore a monitor or you checked yourself. But those of us who have had our blood sugar tested during times of low blood sugar episodes, we're used to that feeling that we get. And it's kind of an almost faint feeling. You begin to feel faint. For me, the borders of my vision begin to whiten, and I know that my blood sugar has lowered, and I feel a little weak in the knees. And since I have previously tested while having a low blood sugar episode, I'm just used to that feeling. Sometimes we'll break out in a cold sweat. I'm used to that feeling. So, but could I swear that that's what's going on? No, because I'm not wearing a device to test myself all day. So most of us are and this is dangerous to talk hypothetically about such things. Everybody does, but really we don't know. That's just those of us used to that feeling. We kind of know that feeling. I only experience that feeling after a prolonged fast and a profuse workout, during a really hard workout. But sometimes it could be you just got up too quick, or you're discombobulated. That also mimics a low blood sugar episode, but it's not necessarily a low blood sugar episode. I usually experience it if I've been fasting and then I work out in a fasted state, because my body is utilizing what little bit of glycogen stores I have to get me through the workout. And when those glycogen stores are consumed, then your body is having to shift gears and use a new energy form called fat. And in that transition, that's when I feel a little faint. Now, if I can hold on, then I'm fine, even if I don't take anything. But other people, they wouldn't be fine. They may pass out, so they need to work in conjunction with their doctor. Anyone else? Any other questions or comments? Got time for a couple of more if you have a couple of more before we go today. Everybody satisfied? Did everybody get some sort of takeaway today that would be of help to them? Perfect. All right. Good to have everybody in class today. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we have Group 3's last class. And then last night was Group 1 and Group 2's last class. Tonight, Group 3's last class. And then that's when you'll see me post about the new challenge and the new detox. Thank you all, and God bless you.